Good evening! It's been a whole 10 days since I posted the last video of Rider Figuarts week, and I thought I'd film this little epilogue. Now you might not see this until it's been 11 or 12 days since then, but that's the way it goes. I really enjoyed doing Rider Figuarts week, even though it was a bit of a crunch and a rush by the end. I don't know if I'll try to output 20 or 21 videos in 7 days again, although I do want to thank all of you for tuning into it, and I'd especially like to thank everyone who flipped out every time a video halfways went up and was still private but showed up in a playlist, or every time a video would go up and I'd delete it because something was wrong and I'd re-upload a new one, and I particularly liked the almost angry PMs I got demanding to know where the 4th video of the day was, and I do appreciate that. I know that came off snarky, but that's because I meant for it to. But I actually am not really irritated by it, because I'm actually very thankful for that occurrence. It's kind of heartening to know that at least one person out there is that interested to see another video that they would get, you know, worked up when technical difficulties happen. Or when I'm waiting for revenue share approval for in upwards of 25 hours. What's kind of frightening, though, is a letter I received in regards to Rider Figuarts week that I thought I'd share publicly. And this is a little bit of a frightening letter to me. I'm not sure how to take it, but I thought I'd share it with you guys anyway. Got it right here. Good day, sir. When I discovered your intention to deliver a quote-unquote Rider Figuarts week, I was overjoyed. Almost 2 years of Kamen Rider Legends, finally catching up and appearing on your YouTube channel. Surely, now the wishes of so many would be fulfilled. New paragraph. As the days progressed, I was increasingly anticipating what would be an obvious ending to your week. HenshinJustice.com's own webmaster even agreed. But then after 6 videos, 6 late videos of Kuga ellipses, that was it. That was all. Unforgivable. I have thought long and hard about this. You will give me your attention. You will listen carefully, Nasai. I realize that you must have plans for your 100th review. I do. That is fine. I will wait. And I appreciate that. But after your 100th review, you will return to the unfinished business your quote-unquote Rider Figuarts week has created. It is not just me. At least 7 of us now wait for what we rightfully should have already had. At least 5 more are willing to wait for a better moment, but at least 3 are due to arrive at your location in the coming month. Listen to me, Nasai. If you do not make reparations, take hold of this hanging button and tie its loose thread up very soon, ellipses, I will return your life to God. Think about it, Nasai. Aren't cool. But they're very motivating, and I've decided to act upon this one. I won't tell you how, but, it'll happen sometime. I do have a plan for my 100th review, and I plan to make my next 2 reviews about Transformers, because I haven't covered them for a while, and they are kind of where I started off, and I still do kind of like them, and I have a bit of an inclination to get going on them sometime. But now that I've covered, as I said, you know, roundabouts 20 Figuarts, that does pare down my backlog on those, and after review number 100, I should be getting back into some more Figuarts and some other stuff. I'm actually hoping to start covering a whole lot of the really expensive toys that I bought years before I ever started doing things for YouTube. I have Soul of Chogokin stuff kicking around, I've got the Den-O trains, I've got stuff, and I'd like to make videos for it. In the spirit of the backlog coverage that Rider Figuarts week did, I kind of want to cover the backlog of other things I've got, and I'm going to move all over the place. It'll also help me avoid impulse spending on all kinds of new things, because I can go like, wait, you shouldn't buy that, you still got all this other stuff you can make videos for. Anyway, thanks again for tuning into Rider Figuarts week, and thanks to Henshin Justice for front-paging some of that stuff. Thanks to everyone who watched it who doesn't care about Kamen Rider as well. I wasn't sure if any of you would have the remotest bit of interest, and some of you didn't, and that's perfectly fine, seeing how it's always been a bit of a stretch to me to assume that a Transformers fan would like a Kamen Rider toy. And everyone who mentioned watching them while not knowing anything about the fiction or the franchise, I appreciated that. It made it feel like those videos had a bit more of a purpose. That's out of my own sick sense of satisfaction. I'm feeling vloggy, so there might be more. But as for this one, cheerio.